leader of the Dark Hunters, I took command from that pretender for today. Don't worry, he still lives. Happy Halloween, and welcome to the end of Thoktober. The time has come for us to dive into the dark mythos of villainy and treachery. Oh, but we're not talking about betrayers or the most monstrous. No, we're talking about the top 10 Murderous Bionicle Characters. I keep an official and detailed record on those in the Matoran Universe who have taken the life of another and more. However, due to the discovery of the Red Star's function from my operatives, I am ignoring its presence. Well, fellow new Dark Hunters, join me as we cut our way through to discover the top 10 Murderous Bionicle Characters. This list only includes characters from our universe. Red Star characters are on this list, but because they died in story for everyone to see and hear about, they still count as dead. At number 10, we have Energized Protodermis. Wasn't expecting that, were you? Energized Protodermis is the largest substance killer in the entire history of our world. It, or he, referring to the sentience of the Energized Protodermis entity, has murdered countless beings on Rai throughout its 100,000 plus years of existence. It has the ability to transform or destroy any who touch it if it is their destiny to be. Mostly your destiny decides to destroy you in a horrifying way. At number 9, we have Treadcrom, who killed one being in a disturbing manner, I might add. When the Federation of Fear came to his island, the foolish Baraki known as Karapar attempted to slay the entity. Treadcrom emitted a disintegration beam at Karapar, bathing him in its glow before turning him into a glittering pile of dust on the floor of the cavern. Foolish Baraki, you couldn't break a Brachus monkey. Did you really think you could kill Treadcrom? At number 8, we have myself, the Shadowed One. Ah, yes, I knew I had to put myself on this list. Is it arrogance or pride? It's all of those things. As leader of the Dark Hunters, you make many decisions, and those being punishing operatives that don't bring what is assigned back to my vault. One-winged operative who traded information to Hakan and Vizak paid the price by being nothing more than dust. The second was my trusted friend and co-founder Ancient, another victim of my disintegration beams after he discovered my secret vials that I still deem to keep for future use. There's also the matter of the hundreds of vortex shattered to pieces on Zia, but I didn't do that, did I? At number 7, we have Makuta Miserix, the former leader of the Brotherhood of Makuta. Miserix was betrayed by his former lieutenant and locked away, but Miserix escaped thanks to the Order of Matanui and set out on vengeance, but oh, not before he took revenge on those who sided with Pterodax. Makuta Spiria and the Makuta of Stelt were both killed by Miserix when he absorbed them with his shadow hand. Mutiny is not accepted. At number 6, we have Velika, a great being in disguise as a Pomatoran on the former island of Voyanui. Velika set out to create a new world order under his rule. Velika killed Karzani, and then brutally murdered Treadcrom as well. He attempted to kill a large number of other powerful beings later on, but failed. That would have made him number 1 on my records, unfortunately. At number 5, we have Makuta Gorast, the ruler of the Treadcrom Peninsula and fanatical believer of Makuta Pterodax's plan, so much so that she murdered her own Makuta brothers who didn't go along with it. Gorast, in conjunction with Vambra, killed Igarax, and later Gorast used her mask to make Krika's intangibility go wild, making him fade from existence. In the end, the actions of destroying her own brothers welcomed death to her as well. Ironic. At number 4, we have Voltraz, an assassin of the Brotherhood of Makuta and a psycho Tomatoran. He destroyed an entire village of Matoran with a lava flow, and wiped out another village of Matoran with a sonic device, nearly killing the Matoran known as Krakua. His real reason for being here is his murder of Mazika's mentor, who would push him to bring Voltras to justice. Murderous Matoran are always welcome in the Dark Hunters. At number 3, we have Thoktober, a member of the Order of Matanui. Thoktober is tasked for the dirty jobs, such as after the raid of Artaka. The leader wanted his island to be kept secret, even from the Order, and tasked Thoktober to carry out the task. Thoktober murdered Makuta Kajal and everyone who knew of the island's location. During the Destiny War, he murdered Makuta Tridax with the same virus. I could use a being of his caliber. At number 2, we have Anona, the ancient entity and dream vampire in which the dreams of others are her food. She is responsible for completely wiping out the Iron Tribe on Spherus Magna before the Core War. Later, Saman and Tellerus attempted to kill Anona after Pterodax's fall, but Tellerus was disintegrated by Anona. Luckily, that creature got hers. No one is allowed to feed on my dreams. And number 1, the most murderous Bionicle character is Makuta Pterodax. That arrogant scrap of walking shadow. Blast! My records indeed state he's the largest mass murderer in the entire Matoran Universe. Former leader of the Brotherhood of Makuta and my most hated enemy, Pterodax had murdered his way to victory throughout the millennia. Pterodax was responsible for killing 2 of my operatives, Nidiki and Kraka, and Nivok. I am also aware he killed Ikan, one of my worst enemies. He destroyed the sentient plant creature Karzani, a creation of his own. Pterodax was also responsible for killing Antraz, Beetle, Gorast, Vampra, Neutran, and Girox for not telling them of the energy storms in Cardanui. He then killed the rest of the Brotherhood of Makuta during his reign of the Matoran Universe. Pterodax got his though, paving the way for my power to rise. Unfortunately, all of this is why Pterodax is number 1 on my blacklist. Curse that scheming pile of Muwakadam! Thus concludes my record of the top 10 murderous Bionicle characters. What an incredible world we live in where both evil and good kill for the future. Toa Makuta Matoran, each has taken a life to pursue their own ends. Well, the Dark Hunters do at least. So, tell me, new recruits who dwell behind their screens, do you agree with my records? If you disagree, although as unwise as it would be, tell me who you would pick as your top 10 murderous Bionicle characters. Comment, like, and subscribe. And have a happy Thoktober. Welcome to the Dark Hunters.